Let's build Kynios and Tyro group hug for a Christmas special. Nothing says holiday spirit like giving gifts to your friends, but of course, we're an undercover Grinch and we're going to steal the game. Kynios and Tyro speed the game up by ramping your opponents and drawing them lots of cards. But they allow us to do one twice or both each turn. So since we're giving our opponents advantage, let's give them more and let them flood the board with advantage, then take it. First we'll start off with some card draw for the table with cards like Dictative Crucifix, Rites of Flourishing, Kami of the Crescent Moon, Howling Mine, and Walking Archive. And even more card draw with Academy Lordmaster, Quain Itinerant Meddler, Minds Aglow, Folio of Fancies, Temple Bell, and Selvala Explorer Returned. Then we can help our opponents mana-wise with cards like Shizuko, Caller of Autumn, Magus of the Vineyard, Zerta Ancient, Girapur Orrery, Dictative Karametra, and Heartbeat of Spring. Or pour our mana, but not all of it, into a Collective Voyage. We can give our opponents creature support with cards like Forbidden Orchard, Gore Muldrak, Amphenologist, Fractured Identity to give all but one person a threat that already exists, and Sylvan Offering. Let's make opponents draw even more cards and possibly dangerously too many for their liking with Mokokoro, Center of the Sea, Gyreach Sanitarium, Jace Beleren, Force Fruition, and Font of Mythos. Then grant mana flooding with Upwelling. With all these resources given away, we want to stop infinite combos, so we're going to run plenty of counter magic, or however much you think is needed. And then incentivize not attacking you, we'll run protection like Sphere of Safety, Norn's Annex, Crawl Space, Kazul Tyrant of the Cliffs, Baird Steward of Argive, and Gahiji Honored One. Or we can add Ghostly Prison, Propaganda, Windmore Muse, and Edric, Spymaster of Tress. And finally, as a last protection, we can run Teferi's Protection. Of course, we still want our opponents beating each other, so we'll help a little more with cards like Nils, Discipline Enforcer, Orzhov Advocus, Master of Ceremonies, and Glunch the Bestower to make their creatures bigger. Or dare get crazy with Braid's Conjure Adept, Bulware Heavyweights, and Show and Tell. But of course, it comes time when the giving ends and the taking must begin. We can have additional win cons like Approach of the Second Sun and Laboratory Maniac, and then Fog and Attack Stopping to control opposing combats that aren't in our interest with Aetherize, Settle the Wreckage, and Fog. Then we get to stealing. We can use Reigns of Power, Insurrection, Mass Mutiny, Willbreaker, and Royal Elemental to steal board states. Or we can use cards like Hijack, Aether Snatch, Domineering Will, Perplexing Chimera, and Control Magic to steal smaller valuable permanents and spells, and gain more advantage on our own turf while we're giving our opponents stuff like Xyrus the Writhing Storm, Tidal Barracuda, Hive Mind, Ominous Seas, and Tempt with Reflections to get multiple potential copies of something we control. I hope you like the deck tech, and please leave suggestions in the comments below for this commander. Since he's 4 colors, you can build him in several different ways. If you want to support the channel, just like and subscribe, and have a good holiday season.